Hey guys, welcome to our channel. My name is Megan and I'm the lead spiritual advisor for the Relationship Psychics. Today I'm really excited because we are going to be doing a pick a card reading on your upcoming October 2022. So what can you expect this October in terms of love, relationships, career, finance, and more? But before we get started with that, I just wanted to say that I would love it so much if you subscribe to our channel and join our amazing spiritual community here on YouTube. We have such an amazing and positive community, and I would love it so much if you would be a part of it. All you have to do is just hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell as well so you don't miss when we upload a brand new video or go live. We also just launched our app, Mystica Psychic Readings, which is really exciting because it's an app where me, Court, and the rest of our psychic team are on there, and you can chat and get readings one-on-one. So if you're interested in getting a psychic one-on-one reading, definitely make sure to download our app in the description box down below. Also, just to celebrate the app launching, we are actually giving you $5 of free credit. So if you use our link below and join today, you will literally get $5 completely free to start chatting with one of our psychics on our team. So really exciting news, and I really hope to talk to you guys there. All right, so now I just invite you to take a few moments to really decompress and unwind and open yourself up to the will of the universe. So just take a deep inhale through your nose, breathing in all of that positivity and light and love, and then exhale through your mouth, releasing all of the negative worries and tension and anxieties that you're holding on to. Just continue to take those deep inhales through your nose and exhales through your mouth as you listen to my voice and we set our intention for this reading today. So let us just ask the universe, ask the divine for guidance in this moment and in this reading. We ask that thy will be done and that whatever is in store for us this October, let us be open and let us be receptive to that will. Let us know that it is not always the way we see things that are in our best interest, and let us have trust and have complete faith that all things will work out according to the good of ourselves as well as the universe. So let's just continue to take those deep breaths, centering ourselves, centering and opening up our heart chakra and our crown chakra, and just again asking for that guidance, knowing that it is not through us, but it is through the divine and through God, and giving back what we can to that, surrendering what we can to that will. So as you continue to breathe deeply, become mindful of my voice and of this reading, I would love it if you would open your eyes and look at the 3 cards that I have laid in front of me. Now, I'm wondering if any of these cards is really standing out to you in any way. If you noticed, I did actually place little stickers, little symbols on each card this time instead of our traditional crystals. And again, I want to know if any of these symbols, if any of these have any meaning or just draw you in and draw your inner light towards one of them for any reason in particular. Like, it can be anything, but just trust that that is the card, that is the symbol, and that is the message and reading that you have always been meant to receive. So I do have the timestamps located in the description box down below if you'd like to jump to your particular reading. Or if you'd like, you can watch all 3 readings and see which messages really resonate with you and which ones really feel like they're calling you and they could apply to you, and you feel that that is within your soul the correct message for you. So I just want to make sure you're tapping into the right energy. So whatever you feel called to do is completely up to you. This is your reading, and I am just here to act as an instrument to show and share my gift to you guys. So anyways, I'm really excited to get started with this, but before we do begin, I would love it so much if you could give this video a big thumbs up, and also if you could comment down below which card you chose and if this reading resonated with you, because again, I always love hearing how these readings are helping you, or if they're providing you any clarity or understanding in any way of your life. So definitely make sure to say hello in the comment section, and I'm just really excited to be here and so blessed to have this opportunity to share with you. So let's get started. All right, so for all my friends who chose card number 1 or the kiss symbol, let's see what your October 2022 is going to look like. So I'm just going to place this over here, and yeah, let's see what card we have first. So our first card is attract, which is, be the very thing, the very essence, the very core of what it is your heart desires. Be this, my love, and watch it come so effortlessly to you. So what I feel like this is really telling us in this moment, especially when it comes to your October 2022, is that you are going to be attracting something that you desire. And whatever it is that you really are trying to attract, whatever it is that you're really desiring, maybe, it's a person, or maybe it's a relationship, or whatever it is that literally you've been just completely wanting, desiring, you are going to be able to really attract that this October. So, it says the very essence, the very core of your being. So this is not just any desire. It's not just something that you've wanted for a little, or something that, oh yeah, that'd be nice. It's something that deep down in your core that you are called to this thing or this person. This is what you want. This is the life you want, the person you want, the job you want. There's something that you have been called to lately. And what this is literally saying, your deepest heart desire, and it's going to come to you this October. So that's honestly incredible. So I feel like, only in this reading and in this moment what that exactly is, but there is that one thing that it's not just a little desire. It's something that is at your heart's center. It's either going to start to unfold this October, or it's going to completely come to pass this October. So that's already a very promising, very exciting first card for us for this October 2022. So next I'm actually going to shuffle this deck. We're going to see what we get with this deck. So I'm just going to take this here and just begin to shuffle. So let's see. Ooh, this is definitely the card. Okay, so we have 18. 18 is the number to really look out for this October. And it's our base chakra. So getting back to the root, getting back to our base, getting back to our root desire and the thing that we truly desire this October. So what I'm almost feeling called to tell you already is this October, it's almost time for you to really spend, some time reflecting on what it is that truly lights you up and what your true heart's desire is. What are the things that if you took everything else away, the things that are most important to you? And that's what I want you to focus your intention on attracting this October. So maybe that's the kind of relationship you envision for your life, or maybe that's, something that is someone that you have been desiring, or maybe it's a passion or a goal. But whatever that is, I want you to really take the time to meditate and pray on it. And it will really start manifesting this October for you. And I really believe that, especially towards the beginning of this October, that it will really, it will be the time for you to meditate, set that intention, and really pray this into existence. And I believe right around the 18th of October is when this thing will really start to unfold. So maybe it's just the first steps, but that's when you will have something that really occurs to you, or something that comes into existence where you're wow, I am making the necessary steps to manifest what I want to attract into my life. I am doing whatever I can using the law of attraction to really have this come into my life. And I believe it's right around, the 18th when you will begin to actually see how this, everything you've been doing, working on, all of your practices with manifestation, all of your prayers are starting to be answered and starting to come into the physical realm. So that's very, very exciting. Next, I'm feeling actually drawn to pull from this deck here. So let's just shuffle this here for us and see what we can get. So feeling drawn to this card actually, so let's see. Let's see what this card says. It says, no matter where I am, I have the ability to focus in a way that is pleasing to me. So yeah, so I feel like for all of my friends who, chose this card, chose this symbol for October, I feel like you have these deep desires within your heart, and you have this, you know what you want deep down, but I feel like you almost have an issue really focusing on what it is you want. Like, I feel like you have a lot of distractions in your life, and what I feel like this October will be really about for you is like taking the time that you need in order to get to the root of who you are and what you want in life. And what this card is showing us here is it's like, no matter where you are, you have the ability to focus in a way that's pleasing. So no matter, what gets thrown this October your way, whether you're really busy, whatever, it's just literally so important for you, I'm feeling called to tell you, to like take that necessary time to reflect on who you are as a person, on your deep desires, your deep wants, and your needs, and to get back to your base chakra, get back to that. And just remember that it is so important to have that time and that schedule, and to make a routine where you can completely reflect on whatever your goals may be, whatever your heart's desire is, and ways you can actually pursue that in your day-to-day life. So it's beautiful to have dreams and to have deep desires, but if we don't actually put those things into action, if we don't actually have a strategy for ways that we can actually start to act on these things, we get distracted and we tend to lose focus, and we tend to lose sight of our dreams and our goals, and the goals that even God has for us. So it's really also up to us to really put those things into action, and to not only reflect, but also act upon them, and not let other things kind of get in the way of distracting us from what it is we truly desire. So I do believe there may be a few distractions that come into your life this October. So, maybe it's like family, it's friends, maybe it's a new person that you're introduced to, or maybe it's a new like opportunity. Maybe it's even something that's like a TV show, something as simple as that, like something that's kind of distracting you, or like a game, or something that within your heart is not helping you get to the goal that you want, but it's like, it's fun, it's pleasing at the moment. But a lot of the times, of course, it is good to take a few times to just unwind, but make sure that you're doing so in a balanced way. Like, you don't want to accidentally spend, your entire day, watching Netflix, which, that's some days if you're sick or whatnot, you may need that. But I just want you to be aware, basically. Be aware of how you're spending your time, and if that's in line with your goals, your dreams, and desires. That's really what I'm feeling called to tell you so far for October. So next, I'm actually feeling drawn to this deck, and I would love to shuffle this here and see what we can learn. So going. Oh, this is the card. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so look for the signs. Okay, so there are going to be signs for you. There's going to be angel numbers. There's going to be maybe rainbows, maybe butterflies, feathers. There's so many different ways that you can really see that the universe, the angels, and the divine are really trying to act in your life and really point you towards the direction that you are meant to be in. And I believe that this October is going to present a ton of these signs to you. So, one of the days I especially want you to be aware of one of these signs is the 18th, because, that is our first card. But just continue to really look, really meditate, and be aware. Like, awareness is key for you, group number 1. Awareness is key for you this October. So not only be aware of your intentions, your goals, your base, all of this, but also be aware of like the signs that the universe is presenting your way, or the opportunities, or the people. Because I do feel like group number 1, you have this tendency to get distracted. You have this tendency to start, allowing other things, other people, even like just things that are, seem just harmless. They have a tendency to distract you and get you off course. And you don't always necessarily know that it is doing that. Like, you kind of somewhat are unaware of that. So like, this October is all about you really bringing that awareness back into your life, really reflecting on who you are as a person, your root, and being open and aware of the signs that are being presented and the opportunities that are being presented your way. So it's really what I'm getting for you so far. I'd actually like to draw another one of these because I'm really feeling called to this deck right now. feeling like this is the card. Let's see. Oh, okay. So be bold. Don't be afraid to stand out. So yeah, so what's interesting is I feel like whatever dream or desire that you may have, group number one, I feel like you may feel like it's too much, like it's too bold, you know, and like maybe part of you is torn because part of you like wants to pursue this for your life, wants to pursue and attract this thing into your life, but you're kind of a little bit nervous in some ways. And that kind of makes sense because maybe that's why you have been subconsciously suppressing these desires of your heart. Maybe that's why you've instead been looking to, you know, distractions, right? And not really focusing on what it is you truly desire because you feel almost a sense of the fact that this is like too much for you. Like you're not, you know, you're not bold enough. You're not like worthy of it, like achieving this, or you're not, you know, it's not something that you could ever really get, and you're scared of rejection, and you're scared of, you know, you're scared to, you know, be let down. And that's almost holding you back from being your true self and being bold in that way. And, you know, what I'm feeling called to tell you, group number one, is like, you know, whenever you feel like you are scared that like you could never do it, or if you did it, like it would just be too much and people would reject you, people would judge you, just remember, like, you are so beautiful and uniquely made. No one in the world is like you, and no one has the goals and dreams that God placed in your heart except you. And those goals and dreams He put there for a reason. And, you know, a reminder of that, a reminder to stay the course, a reminder to persevere even through these self-doubts and, you know, these feelings of inadequacy is through these signs, through these angel numbers, through these little things that the universe and the divine will use to show you that, you know, and become aware that don't let distractions get in the way from you pursuing what you truly want. And just, you know, be bold, be yourself unapologetically, and just embrace the beautiful, unique spirit that you are, because there's a reason that you have those deep desires within at your very core. And this October is all about really, you know, letting those things come out and not being afraid to have those desires and to start working towards them in a focused way. So that's really what I'm feeling called to tell you this October so far. And, you know, I would actually love to just draw one more card for our reading today, just to kind of wrap up what your October, what your October really is going to look like. So let's see, we'll have one more card here. This is the card for us. Interesting. 14 is a very powerful number. Rose quartz, Venus, very feminine energy I'm sensing, and empathy. So this has a lot, you know, there's a lot of different, you know, qualities that this card has, but I feel almost so that like what this is showing us is the 14th will almost be like a time, and this is a totally different energy I'm getting right now, but I do feel like the 14th is going to be a very significant day for you when it comes to your love life. Like I feel like there's going to be like this serious feminine empathy energy, like love, like just complete love. Something within your love life will really unfold on the 14th. So yeah, there's going to be like just this intense passion, you know, maybe it's like someone will tell you something that, you know, they've been holding back, or maybe like your relationship will just reach a new level of commitment, or the person that you're going to experience love with is going to come into your life on the 14th. There's something seriously beautiful, something seriously passionate and empathetic, and just that beautiful light energy of love on the 14th. So definitely be aware of that as well. Anyways, that is it for today's reading. I really hope that you enjoyed, and if you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. And also comment down below, because I always love to hear from you guys and see if you guys are enjoying my readings. Also, make sure to check out this video, which I'm going to link at the top of the screen, which is another really fun pick a card that I think you'll enjoy, especially if you enjoyed this one. Anyways, that is it for today's video on your upcoming October. I love you guys so much, and I'm sending all of my love and light to you guys till next time. Bye! All right, so for my group number 2, who chose the beautiful, beautiful butterfly, which is such a powerful symbol of really, growth and transformation, I would love to see what this October, holds for you. But I do really believe a lot of what this October will hold for you and what will come to you this October is almost like a deep transformation from within. Like, I do feel like you are almost going to level up in some way and really get to the next level and really start to be able to essentially spread your wings and fly this October. But, I don't want to get too far into it until I can read the energy of our first card here. So let's see, my beautiful butterflies, what our first card is. So manifest. So it says here, everything you have ever dreamed of, everything your heart desires already lives within you. The only thing stopping it from coming to life is our own fear of what will happen when we finally receive all that our heart longs for. So ask yourself, what can you align with just a little bit closer? What can you let go of just a little bit more? What can you drop into just a little bit deeper? Trust that what is yours already belongs to you. You simply have to ask for it. Clearly, potently, and wholeheartedly. After all, if you can hold it in your heart and see it in your mind, you will hold it in your hand. So, wow, that was just so incredibly powerful and so incredibly beautiful. And, I actually want to just place our butterfly symbol right here because, that essentially had so much to do with the symbol that you felt drawn to. Because I just want to say, this is all about manifestation, I'm sensing. And the most beautiful thing about manifestation is you knowing within yourself that you have always had that within you. It has always been there for a reason inside of you, and that is who you are. And what's funny is the butterfly started out as a caterpillar, right? The butterfly was always meant to be a butterfly. The caterpillar was always meant to be a butterfly. They always had that beautiful butterfly DNA within them, but it was themselves who was limiting themselves from becoming that butterfly, from spreading their wings and, becoming that beautiful, beautiful creature. So I just want you to know, and I feel like the universe is really trying to tell you that you always have been and always will be the butterfly, but before you can fully become that butterfly, you have to know that the only thing that's stopping it from coming to life is our own fears of what will happen when, we actually become that. So it's always been within you, just as the butterfly has always been within the caterpillar. But the caterpillar, in a sense, has to realize that it's okay. They're a little afraid to start flying. They're a little afraid to start getting that attention from being so beautiful and fully embracing the true beauty of themselves. But once they do that, just as once you start to embrace the true beauty of who you are, once you start to fly and start to just explore and really become that beautiful, beautiful person that you've always meant to be, sometimes that can be scary, right? Change can be scary. But what I feel like this October for you is all about is embracing change and coming in to that change, coming into the butterfly season, essentially, right? And letting go of the fear of what it will be like once you truly just live in who you are and once you receive what your hearts long for. So I want you to also really reflect this October on what can you align with, what can you let go of, and what can you drop into. So just really trying to align yourself, align your intentions, and align yourself fully with the butterfly. So again, if you see a butterfly this October, then you can think of this reading and just know that you're the butterfly, right? It's time for you to become the butterfly. You've been a caterpillar. You've always had the butterfly DNA within you. And now this October is the transformation that's going to occur for you. So definitely a beautiful, powerful symbol for you. And again, I want you to keep an eye out for butterflies and just remember that that's a reminder of this reading today. So very, 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 very powerful first card, guys. So love that so much. And our next card that I'm going to draw from is this deck here. So we're just going to shuffle here and see what else my butterfly group really can learn about this October. Oh, I'm feeling like this is the card. So let's see. 20. So October 20th is a very important day for you. And it says, your channel. So you are going to be channeling that divine change within on October 20th. So maybe mark your calendar. Just remember that October 20th is so special for you. And that's when this universal, divine plan will really start to show up in your life in a way that is tangible and visible. And that's when like the transformation from, the caterpillar to the butterfly will really start coming to light. So definitely make sure to keep an eye out for the 20th this month. And just look out for those signs that, things are starting to happen and things are starting to manifest in that way. Okay, so next I'm going to actually pull from this deck here. So we're just going to shuffle these. Ooh, this is definitely the card. So what does it say? Write down your goals and dream big. So, wow. Again, like this October is all about your goals coming to pass. And, it's about you realizing within yourself what you're capable of. So I almost urge you in the beginning of this October to start writing down your goals, right? Start writing down your goals for this month. And, don't limit yourself, because I do feel like this group, my butterfly group, has a tendency to start limiting themselves, and again, it's that self-doubt that's getting in the way of you tapping into your full potential and tapping into that butterfly energy. So just remember, you have that butterfly energy within you, and it's like the caterpillar within you that's limiting yourself from realizing your true beauty and worth. So once you are writing down these dreams you have for yourself, not just this October, but just in general, just remember your true potential. Just remember every time you think, oh no, I could never have that kind of relationship. I could never, achieve that or have that job or have that body or have whatever else it is. Just know, wait, that's the caterpillar speaking. Now is the season of the butterfly. Now it's time for me to come in to my butterfly energy. So I'm just definitely feeling very called to tell you guys that already so far. And I'm actually going to draw another card from that deck because that deck was just very insightful and very actionable as well. So let's see what we can get here. This card's like really sticking out, so I'm going to go with this one. Align your intentions with your actions. Again, okay. This is all really about manifestation. And I feel like, again, you have a tendency, group number 2, my butterfly group, to have these, intentions, but you're letting your self-doubt, you're letting that caterpillar thinking prevent you from taking the actions that you need to take. So very similar to group 1 in some ways, but basically I want you to know that it's very important to write down what you actually desire. It's very important to not let your caterpillar fears get in the way of your butterfly dreams, and to just be very conscious of, how your intentions really do align with the actions you take. So every time you take an action this October, I want you to think, was that an action? Was that the caterpillar me, or was that the butterfly me? Like, I really want you to become super, super aware of that within yourself this October. And I feel like that's going to go such a long way for you. Just knowing that like there is these two separate, energies within you that are kind of almost in some ways like at war. It's almost like the caterpillar you wants to stay up in that cocoon, right? And, this is almost saying like, no, like, I don't want you to stay in that cocoon forever. What I want is your actions to really speak the fact that you want to come out of that cocoon and you want to embrace that butterfly personality and that butterfly energy that you have within. So that's really what I'm feeling called to tell you guys so far. I feel like this is super, super powerful. And this is our last card for your guys' October 2022 that we're going to check out today. I love this reading though so far. It's so beautiful. Such a powerful reading. Shuffle, shuffle. That's definitely the card for us. Oops, there's 2. Let's see what the top one is. I'm worthy of my dreams. Oh my gosh. Okay. So that's literally everything we've talked about in this reading. Everything we talked about was all about you feeling that you're not worthy of becoming the beautiful butterfly that you are. And this card is just a reminder, like, you are worthy of, you're worthy of your dreams. You have these dreams, and every time you start to doubt, every time, you start to have fear get in the way, of becoming and embracing your butterfly energy, just remember that you are worthy of that butterfly energy because it is within you, okay? You have the ability to really spread your wings, to be that butterfly, and it is only yourself that is stopping you. So just know that not only is that within you, but you're totally worthy of it. God put that in there for a reason. So anyways, that was the reading for today for October. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, I would love it so much if you could give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below if this spoke to you in any way, because I always love reading your guys' comments. They're always just so kind and loving. So thank you guys for everything you do to support us and support this channel. Also, definitely make sure to check out this video at the top, which I really believe my butterfly group will enjoy. So I would definitely urge you guys to check out this one next. Anyways, that is it for today's reading, my butterfly group. I had so much fun, and I'm sending you all of my love and light until next time. Bye, guys. All right, so for all of my friends, for my group who chose the rose, the beautiful, beautiful, powerful, devoted, and passionate rose, I do feel like there's going to be some passion. There's going to be some passion blossoming for you this October, but let's see what our first card says before we more fully understand what energy we're tapping into this October. So our first card here is abundance. Interesting. So that's another aspect of the rose. So, something, unfolding within your life and almost really reaping the reward of something beautiful. So let's see what it says. It says, true abundance, my love, is not just about money. True abundance is about recognizing with grace and humility what has already been sent your way. Abundant in life, abundant in love, abundant in movement, abundant in the almond milk latte your coworker brought you this morning. Start to appreciate the ways in which you are already so looked after. Start to build wealth in the little things, and you will find the rest comes easy. Okay, so I'm actually going to place this on top of this card because I feel like it is so powerful, and this is literally what I'm feeling, the reason that this symbol kind of aligned with the energy of this first card. Because you know how people always say you have to stop and smell the roses? I feel like group number 3, our rose group, that you may have a tendency to not always really take the time to realize all the blessings in your life. Like, I do feel like you have a strong desire to succeed, and you have a strong ambition, you have a strong determination and sense of want in life. But at the same time, I really do feel like you're always kind of like, what can I do to have more? What can I do to have more? Versus like actually taking the time to be like, wow, there are so many blessings in my life. There are so many roses that are in my garden in life that I've just been like kind of, I haven't taken the time to stop and smell the roses in a while because I've been just so fixated and focused on my goals and dreams that I really haven't made the time for myself to embrace this beauty of the rose and the beauty of all that is around me and surrounds me in life. And I feel like this October for you, my rose group, is literally all about understanding that we truly can have abundance. We truly can have all of these blessings and not even realize them. So I want you to take a step back and just look at all of the beautiful blessings that God has given you. Like, look at all the relationships, the people, the little things. Maybe it's your health. Maybe it's just any little thing. Maybe it's the food on your table. Maybe it's the fact that you have shelter. Maybe it's the fact that you have joy in the sunlight, or you can look in the garden and take a stroll and are able to walk and see beautiful flowers and the trees. And every single moment, it's like all about being mindful and grateful, I feel like, for you this October. So again, just knowing abundance, but knowing that abundance starts with gratitude, because you can have the world, right? And if you can't appreciate what you have, what's the point? What is the point of having everything if you are never satisfied, you are never being mindful, and you are never feeling abundant in the moment because you're always just desiring more? Like, it is beautiful to have that desire and that need to succeed, that want for something more, but if you can never stop and be appreciative of the current moment and mindful of all the blessings that you've already received and that have come into your life, then there's no point, right? There's no point if you're never living in the present. So it's all about really living in the present for you guys this October, I'm sensing. So next, I'd actually love to pull this card for you from this deck and see what else we can learn about you guys for this October. Ooh, this is definitely the card. Wait, it just kind of fell out there. So let's see. All right, 28. So October 28th, very, very important for you guys, my group of roses. October 28th, you will have a dream, or something that you dreamed about will come to pass. So kind of taking a new direction, but not necessarily, because I feel like potentially, you know, this is all about being grateful of the things we have. So what's interesting is that the 28th, you will either experience a dream that will show you kind of the future of what to expect, or the 28th will literally start to show you that a dream you once had will begin to unfold. So either way, a very direct, very exciting sign here for your October to look out for. So next I'm feeling called to shuffle from this stack here. So let's see here what we can learn. Oh, okay. So I'm feeling like one of these. Let's just do both of these. So our first card that jumped out at us is practice. Oh, feng shui, create a sacred space. So, wow, this kind of goes hand in hand with our first card that we drew, because remember, this is all about being mindful. This is all about, again, group number 3, my rose group. I do feel like you guys are very fast paced. You really want things and you want them now. And sometimes it's really hard for you to take the time to slow down and be mindful and grateful of the blessings you already have. So I feel like this October for you guys, my group number 3, is really about not only just taking the time, but creating a space within wherever you live, wherever you dwell. Create a literal dedicated space, you know, a sacred space. Maybe it's an altar where you have incense and crystals, or maybe you have plants, or whatever you feel creates that spiritual knowing and mindful, peaceful energy. I want you to dedicate that space to that. Really cleanse that space, you know, use whatever you can to really cleanse this space. Like maybe you will have crystals, sage, all those things that really help to allow a space to be cleansed and really allow you to tap into that energy. And once you do, take time every day in that space and remember this reading and remember this beautiful, beautiful message of being grateful for those blessings, being mindful of the blessings you already have in your life, and knowing that being mindful and grateful of those current blessings will only lead to more blessings down the road, right? And our next card that jumped out at us is You Are Pure Magic. So interesting. You know, I feel like this card actually goes hand in hand with our 28 card, because it's literally not only very the same in terms of energy, but also in terms of illustration on the card itself. It literally shows a beautiful woman having this vision, having this dream at night. So I feel like what this is showing me, group number 3, is that you do have some psychic abilities within yourself. Actually, you have some tendency to be a little bit aware, and you have a very strong intuition. And I feel like, you know, there's going to be some sort of vision in your life this month. And just know within yourself, like, it's not you, it's true. It's definitely, this is kind of almost a validation that you have this beautiful magical energy within yourself and this ability, this psychic intuition. And it's really going to present itself in a dream this month. I really do believe very strongly there's going to be a very important psychic dream and psychic message for you. So that is all very, very exciting. And let's just pull one last card for you, and then we will be on our way. But it's already a very exciting month ahead, I'm sensing, for you guys, group number 3. Oh, okay. This is the card. Let's see. Ooh. My inspired actions create never. Okay, wow, guys, this is. Wow. Okay, my inspired actions create never-ending prosperity. And what was the theme of this reading for you guys, my Rose group? Abundance. Abundance is your theme. Taking the time to experience that gratitude and be mindful in order to increase your abundance. And what is literally this? This is all about never-ending prosperity. So basically, your October is going to be a very financially successful month. Like, you are going to experience so much prosperity. You're going to experience so much success this October, maybe in terms of money, finances. There's just going to be a lot of abundance coming to you this October. And I really feel like how you can tap into that is by creating this space to become mindful, to meditate, to become spiritually in tune to all of your current blessings. Really live in appreciation of the roses of your life, and that will lead to more roses. That will lead, those actions from our reading will lead to never-ending prosperity that you will experience this October. And on this side of things, there's going to be some prophetic, psychic dream as well that I would like you to really pay attention to this October. So anyways, that is it for our reading on this October. I really had so much fun. This was a really, really powerful reading. So I hope you guys enjoyed it too. And if you did, I would love it if you could just give this video a thumbs up, which helps our channel and lets us know what kind of content you guys enjoy. And also make sure to say hi in the comment section, because I always love hearing you guys say hi. Just if you felt that anything resonated with you, I always love hearing that as well too. So definitely make sure to say hi and just let me know, how things are going for you. And also, I definitely would recommend this video, which I'm going to link at the top of the screen here, for you to watch next if you're feeling like binging on some of these pick a card readings, because sometimes that can help us, create more clarity as we continue on our journey. So anyways, that is it for today. I love you guys so much, and I'm sending all of my love and light and blessings to you. Until next time. Bye, guys.